Here is the pound cake slices and cookies individually wrapped. And they will be going for the youth group, as Dorothy mentioned earlier.
Going from South Carolina to Louisiana. Welcome to Hershberger's Miracle Homestead. We invite you to join us every Wednesday and Saturday.
Today we have some kitchen action going on. We will be featuring making of the sour cream cookies, but there's also twofold purpose for this. One being for Buddy. We always try to have sour cream cookies on hand mostly every night. That's his bedtime snack. It's a cookie he grew up on, that we grew up on, and it's one he enjoys. And there's some foods he can't have, but he can have everything that goes in the sour cream cookie. So I will hand this over. You see Dorothy working in the background? I will hand this over to her, and she will tell you the second reason we're doing sour cream cookies. So here's Dorothy.
Yes, the second reason why we're doing this. I want to give a shout out to our youth group. They are giving a week of their time to go to Louisiana, helping out with Mennonite Disaster Service. I'm so proud of our youth group that they're giving of their time for a project of helping others when they could have been doing many other things, but they chose to help someone else. They will be helping in a rebuilding project. So they, along with 3 couples from our church, will be leaving tomorrow. So when this posts, they will actually be back home again already. But we, along with several ladies from our church, are making like pound cake slices, cookies, bars, that kind of thing, to be able to add to their lunches that they will be taking along with them to the job site every day. So that's what this is all about. So now back to Martha. Now think about it.
Okay, I better get busy with these cookies so they can catch the ride to Louisiana. So here is the recipe for the sour cream cookies, which we will have the recipe posted in the description box below. Here's Crisco. I went ahead and put it in the mixing bowl so it's ready to go. There's sugar, eggs, sour cream, vinegar, soda, salt, pure extract lemon, all-purpose flour. And then this we'll need to sprinkle on the cookies. It's a mixture of sugar and cinnamon. And I think I just dumped till the consistency is right, and I measured it one time. I think it's about 4 or 5 teaspoons of sugar to 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Get the mixture going, and I feel like I'm working at this here kind of sideways here, but I'll give it a go. We will mix the Crisco and the sugar together for 5 minutes. The amount of flour, this is a double batch. I hardly ever make a single batch of sour cream cookies. And so I can mix everything together except the flour. Then I'll dump it in here and mix it by hand. So I need my paddle. Now, slowly turn it on, Martha. Slowly, there we go. While this mixes, I will add the vinegar. Such a little bit of vinegar, 1/8 a teaspoon per recipe. And I don't know what it does, but my mama did it. If it's good enough for my mama, it's good enough for me. So we'll put that to the sour cream and just give it a little stir. Like I say, I don't know what that does to it, but whatever it is, it makes it good. There's one time I decided I'm not going to add it just to see if we can tell the difference. We thought we could tell the difference, but you know, imagination is a pretty big nation. So I don't know if it was my imagination or if there actually was a little difference. But anyway, when the timer goes, we'll be adding the eggs one at a time. And this stuff followed up with the sour cream. One more. There's some sugar mixture hanging on the side. Plus, more than likely, there's some on the bottom. Just going to take this off so I can get to it better. Give this a quick mix. Now we will add the soda, the salt, and the lemon. And when I turn that mixer on, the aroma that hits you, oh my goodness, I just love that smell of lemon coming up at you. Oh yes, I can smell it. All right. And we've tried different brands of sour cream, and the one we always come back to is Breakstone sour cream. That's our favorite. All right, give this a mix. And scrape the sides down again. Okay, give that a mix. I sure will. She's making labels for the cakes. Okie dokie. Okay, for our oven, we do 370 for 11 to 12 minutes. So just get in here and mix it thoroughly. Make sure you get the bottom real good. We have 3 scoops, the large, the medium, and the small. And if there's going to be a lot of children involved, we'll often do small. Seldom ever do large. This one right here is our go-to. The medium one is our go-to for the cookies. And we'll scoop the cookie dough out. These pans have handled many, many a cookie. They've been my mom's or our mom's cookie sheet pans.
Have you tried the large one for them? Does it make a really huge cookie?
I can try. There we go. So here is the cinnamon sugar mixture and sprinkle it on top. It's nothing more satisfying to me than to put a warm cookie on a little cooling rack and offer it to Buddy. And he most times readily takes it and enjoys it. The oven is hot. We will put them in. Okay, it is time to check the cookies. So how's it coming over there?
It's coming along very well. I'm just about ready to finish up here. Just have the last of the cakes to, I wrapped them individually and now I'm putting them in bags.
Okay.
And that'll be an easy way for them to transport.
We decided to stick with the original size cookie. All right, these are ready for the oven when those come out. In the meantime, we have some warm cookies there, and we can offer Buddy some warm cookies. Let me get a small cooling rack. I'll put a couple cookies on the small one. Make sure it's not too hot for him. Okie dokie, Buddy. We made you some good sour cream cookies. You want one? All right. Yes, sir. Seldom ever does he say no to a sour cream cookie, and if he does, you know he's having a rough day. Another cookie? Oh. Very good. The sour cream cookie is a cookie that freezes very, very well. And often what I'll do is make the double batch, bake half of them, freeze some of those, The rest of the batter, I put in a Tupperware container or something and put it in the fridge. And then when these are all, it's like having fresh, warm cookies for Buddy again. If you do put the cookie dough in the fridge, when you want to bake it, then I always get down to room temperature to bake it. It's easier to work with the dough. Okie dokie, we are ready to bring this video to a close. We have accomplished our mission today. Here is the pound cake slices and cookies individually wrapped. And they will be going for the youth group, as Dorothy mentioned earlier.
Going from South Carolina to Louisiana.
Yep. And then we have cookies here to bag up to put in the freezer for Buddy.
So thank you for joining us today, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Amen. Okay, I will work on bagging Buddy's cookies. This straw, and I like to have a glass so I can always put in the glass and know that it's the same end that goes into the bag every time, and the same end that goes in my mouth every time. Stick it in the corner of the bag, suck on it, and pull out as you're sucking, and that pulled the air out. And then when you drop it in the glass, you know that what's down in the glass goes into the bag.
And now, as always, we'll close with a golden thought.
Hi, and welcome to the Golden Thought of the Day. I am Martha, and this is our brother Marvin, better known as Buddy, who's also my twin. And we are joined today by Dorothy. She's going to share the Golden Thought today, so I will hand it over to her.
Hello, the thought I have to share today is a quote that goes like this. Jesus not only wants our whole heart, he also wants to make our heart whole. You know, that's an awesome thought. Our hearts can be filled with many things. Some good, some not so good. It can be filled with lots of hurts. But Jesus wants us to come to him just as we are. We don't need to clean up anything before we come to him. That's what he will do after we give him our whole heart. And he's the one who can heal our hearts, and he wants the very best for us. So remember, Jesus not only wants our whole heart, he wants to make our hearts whole. Thank you, and God bless you.
Very good, Buddy. Dottie's done.
Our videos are about what our life is in general, which is family, kitchen action, Labrador retrievers, and gardening. Here are some other videos that you may enjoy. We invite you to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, God bless.